Hi everybody, and welcome back to Hex Token channel, and we're going to get straight into the data, folks. Let's go hex.com, let's go, and here we are, day 770. Has a nice ring to it, and the 10th of January already 2022, and of course the price is at 23.248 cents. Was a bit lower, sort of bounced back a little bit, but still ended down 2.8% from yesterday's 23.9. The return on investment multiplier from all-time low, 4,118x. That's from the 5th of January 2020, of course. Let's get into the payouts. This is what we love as hex stakers. 6.009, so just managed to stay over 6 hex there per T-share. Pretty nice, folks. That really is good. And a T-share price, 4,700. A little bit cheaper to get a T-share today. And one of the, it's been pretty not too bad in the 4,000s most of the time the last 10 days. T-share rate, 20,217. Bit of a dot day there. After having quite a few good rises in the last 10 days. So there we are. Average stake length 6.09 years, and actually slightly down from yesterday to 610. The annual percentage yield rate, interest and early in-stake penalties (EES) is 38.51%. Pretty nice return, eh? And the liquidity in the pool is up slightly, 134.5 million, most likely with reflecting the price, as opposed to changes in liquidity, which we see from time to time. Liquidity pool, 30.8 million, and the liquidity in the ETH is 1,726. Let's have a look at valuations, folks. 14 billion in total value locked, 134.2 in a market cap with the Origin accounts in there as well. T-share market cap, 49.79 billion, and the amount of T-shares up quite significantly today, up 14,479 to 10,592,756. Now I can't talk about this too much because, or not talk about this too much because this is just so much less than we had. We used to have over 1 million T-shares, down, way down here now. So if you're holding T-shares, folks, you are a pretty special position. It's just like a great money printer, really. Total supply 637.7 billion, and that's up 11.8 million, which is pretty modest for inflation. As we say, if you've seen the crypto Sparbook team, the inflation's been about a 1%, so just over 1%, so not too bad. Circulating supply is 577.3 billion, and that's down 36.5 million. Hooray! Starting to see some reduces in circulating supply over and above PulseX sacrifice and things like that. So look at the stake supply, 60.3, almost 60.4 billion, up 48.4. So nice. The GA numbers pretty similar, just over $1 billion there, sitting in the good accounting. Off the market there, and the stake percentage of coins 9.47%. Man, that's so low, isn't it, at the moment? So if you've got T-shares, you're smiling a lot. So very, very cool. You're getting paid in your sleep, as it were. Payout to 63.6 million, and of course that's all deferred inflation. All that stuff's all deferred into the future. Penalties 321,000, so definitely a drop off. But nice to see that payout over 6. That's pretty impressive. So definitely looking good there with the base hex per T-share rising. Holders 408,000, up 430, sorry, and current stake is 74,455, up 125. Nice to see these triple digits back again. Very, very cool. Total stake is up 272, 94,682, and current holders down quite a bit there, 1,700. So after another big day, so interesting stuff there. All right, let us get into the market price. And of course, the market price 23.25 cents at the moment. And I actually think the chart's looking pretty good. Some people are talking about a reverse heads and shoulders as well, but I actually think it's looking not too bad. We'll get to some decision here. Holding up at this price, pretty good. I'm still expecting a nice little rally sometime in January, February in the lead up to PulseChain. So that could be quite good too. All right, so let's get into the liquidity in the pool, $4,700, and we've still got about 84%. 84% in the USDC, and the T-share price obviously is, if you look at the chart, sort of look out, it's starting to get some nice little formation for a rise up, and that will definitely happen when this hex price moves up there too. So cool. Let's have a look at the T-share rate, of course, up and to the right, looking nice, and adoption is looking pretty good for the most part. Could get more stakers, of course, is probably what we could say. And the payouts, of course, are the highlight, really, because they're just spectacular. If you've got T-shares, you're loving it. So look at the 15-year global stakes. There's everybody's stakes coming out, and we can see them all. We're going to have a look at the first 6 months up here, just like we always do. Let's jump to that, and there we are. So we've got not too many. We've got a couple, a couple 100 million sitting in this lot here, but then we've got the next one's 30th of January and the 1st of February. So we've got about 242,000 T-shares, and so yeah, that gives you an idea. Then of course we've got this candle that was restaked from end of last year, 560 mil. That's just after the PulseX sacrifice, and then we've got a big gap all the way until the 9th of May, but definitely starting to break up on a daily basis. And if you add up the monthly, still decent amount in the monthly there. As I said, what do we got there? 217,000 T-shares still up the front there, but starting to break up, and that makes 2022 look outstanding. Let's jump over to the whale. Well, last 24 hours, we had 25 million stake for 20 days, 3.5 million Hex sold for basically 24 hours ago. And what else we got? We've got 17.7 million in state after 34 days. This is the stuff that rolls short term, pretty much. 1.4 million sold to 20 hours ago. You can see the big culprits that did the sell there. 16.5 million USD stake for 41 days. So there's another one of these short stakers, OGs, and 1.2 million Hex just bought 3 hours ago. So that's a nice one there. That's about it on that one. Let us jump over to PulseChain and see how that's getting on. So PulseChain, obviously, we're waiting for super fast, super cheap fees. And of course, Ethereum fees have been ridiculous over the last wee while. And so we're looking forward to that. Come and save us, PulseChain. Super fast, super cheap, and of course the biggest airdrop in history and the biggest yield farming in history. Very, very nice. Now let's jump over to the PulseChain update. We had a little update in the faucet here from the looks of it from a dev, so that's pretty cool. And let's have a look at the testnet. 3-second block, still running 3 seconds. Nice. 287,807 transactions so far, just ticking away there. We've got 2 transactions in this block here. It's nice. So people definitely doing testing there on probably a lot of different dApps, validators, and all that sort of stuff. Let's jump over to PulseX.com because this is the hot thing at the moment, of course. We got 268.8 million there total. Amazing stuff. And of course, we just flipped over day number 13, so we're in day 14, and 23 hours and 35 minutes to go in day 14. The price is now $1.10 per 10,000 points, so $1.10, and we're moving up that bonding curve, starting to move up. So at this range, we're still going to get quite a few sacrifices. Obviously, if the Hex price does a nice little 20% pump, people will be in like Flynn on that, but very, very cool. So 686.7, and we've got over 35 million in non-ETH, so we're definitely over 900 million US dollars now. Now next target, big target, I guess, is 1 billion US dollars, folks. That's it. Let's jump over to PulseX.info if you want to sacrifice. The link is in the video description, PulseX.info, and you can use the following guides there to step you through. Very easy. Just read it very carefully. Let's have a look at PulseXLeads.com, obviously a third-party site. So this only has the ETH sacrifice, not the non-ETH chains. So just take that into account. If you want to donate, you can use the donate button at the top there. Yeah, so 686.7. And how many? What we've got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 accounts over $10 million. Pretty nice. And yeah, not too bad. Let's have a look at top 100. Actually, we've got 99 millionaires now in there, so that's up 2 from yesterday when I did live stream. The big thing, of course, is the Hex, 526 million. And if we go there, 2 billion and 40 million Hex has been sacrificed. Beautiful thing. I love it. I love it. Love it. Look at the ETH, 190, and USDC, 93 million. 34 million USDC. Very, very cool stuff. All right, let's jump over to Richard Hart, see how that's getting on. Richard Hart also commenting on this near 1 billion sacrificed. Now, I don't see how that's our next target, and we're really just over 900 network. And of course, 25 million coming on BNB, 7 million on Polygon, 2 million on AVAX. You can see with all the other chains, it's over 35 mil. So you can see that's where the other non-ETH stuff comes from. Very, very cool. Let's jump over to the timeline. Of course, we are traveling along. 2 main things are on at the moment: the PulseChain Testnet 2.0, and we are currently in day 30. So basically a month, I guess, as you might call it, on PulseChain Testnet 2.0. Let's see how much longer it goes. I've got it going to the middle, to the, about the 15th of January or something, and then PulseChain Testnet 3.0. Now, Richard was asked about that in the live stream yesterday, and he said that he would ask his devs about that. But he said that the PulseChain Testnet 2.0 is going along very well. So after 30 days, very, very cool. So we'll see when PulseChain Testnet 2 ends and starts. We'll find out. We've got a big question mark there. The other thing, of course, is we've got PulseX. It's in day 14 now, and so we've got the 1.5 increase. It's now $1.10 to get 10,000 points, and of course, on top of that is the volume multiplier, which runs through to the end of the 20th there. So cool, cool, cool. All right, so those are the highlights. Let's jump over to the Getter. So if you want to follow me on Getter, definitely get in there, folks, because I'm posting out new stuff all the time. We're going to grow this. I've got 80 followers now. Let's see if we can get up to 100 followers today. We're going to really start to kick some butt on this platform. And basically it's going to be a beachfront. So follow. The link is in the video description for Hex token on Getter. Get following, folks, and I will follow you back as well. Very, very cool. All right, let's jump over to finally Hex token on Odyssey. If you're on Odyssey, go and subscribe as well. So it's a Hex token on Odyssey, and I'll make sure the link is in the video description as well. All right, hope you guys enjoyed that. Feel free to like, subscribe, share, hit the bell, and I will catch you in the next one. The live stream is going to be earlier today. We're back to normal times, so it'll be in a couple of hours times. We're covering PulseX in full. Woohoo! All right, nice one. All right, bye for now.